So I'm editing this video, and it's a couple days after I filmed it, and me and my husband spent the day in our downtown area, and there's a store called Halls. It's owned by Hallmark, and they sell some of the high-end designers, like Christian Louboutin. They have Prada. They also have the What Comes Around section. So sometimes I drive down there and look, and I got recognized by someone who's seen my videos before, and they actually found me through Tate's Jean, which I'll tag in this as well. So I believe Dwight from Halls, thank you for watching. If you don't subscribe, tell your friends. It's cool to have someone local watch me. Thanks. Hello and welcome back to David's Closet. Here we like to talk about handbags, accessories, all of that fun stuff from the male point of view. So please subscribe if that's something you're into, and share this with your friends, have them subscribe, do all of the things. I want to grow this channel to 1,000 followers, so hit that button. Before we get into today's video, I'm going to do bag of the week. And the bag of the week is my Coach Ruby. I think it's a 26, so it's very similar to the Louis Vuitton Speedy 25s. So I love her. She's beautiful, she's perfect. I'll link my video on this one. She has the mustard interior. Love that bag. My cat is currently upstairs with my husband because she's a little crazy when I make videos. So I make her stay upstairs now when I have bags down here because she's interested in them. Smart girl. So today's video, I'm going to start a tag trend, and I'm sure this tag's existed before. This is not revolutionary, but I want to do a top 3 biggest regrets in luxury. So I'm kind of taking that, and if anyone can do this, I'm going to tag Tate Jean in this video, and have him tag someone. Keep going. Anyone can do this tag. Please just tag me in them if you decide to make a video about this. That's all I ask. So like I said, take it how you want it. I'm doing 3 bags that if I could do over again, I wouldn't buy. Now, let me preface with saying these are bags that I still love. I don't see myself getting rid of them, but if I could do it over again, I wouldn't buy them, or I'd buy them in a little bit different fashion. So the first bag I'm going to do here that I would not buy again is my Prada Nylon Messenger. Now, this bag is fantastic for traveling because it's pretty much, damage proof. It's small, it hugs my body. If we're in a large city, I don't have to worry about someone snatching it. It's not in the way, it's slim. It also fits in a suitcase really well. I have it stuffed right now, but you can pack it down really, really well. So the reason I wouldn't buy this bag again is because I simply don't use messenger bags enough. And this, I believe when I purchased it, was $1,050. So $1,000 is a lot for a bag that I don't use anymore. And I don't really see myself carrying it that often. Like I said, I keep it for vacations and, maybe if we go to the zoo, things like that where I want to be hands-free, but I want to carry a few more things than just a wallet and my cell phone. It is good for that, but for how much I paid for it, I just don't get the use out of it. Now, if I was carrying messenger bags still like I used to, and only messenger bags, this was my most used bag for sure. I had a few Coach ones that were more used, but that's because I had those longer than this one. But this would definitely be my most used because I don't love a lot of luxury messenger bags. So this would be my favorite if that was the case. I hope that makes sense. So I love this. It just doesn't fit what I like to carry, and it just doesn't go with my style. The only thing I do not like about this bag, and I don't know if I bring this up in a video, I do, is the strap actually has the word Prada kind of stamped ever so slightly in there. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know why. It's just, I think it should have been just a simple black strap. I mean, it's subtle, and to be honest, I didn't even notice it for the first 6 months I had this bag, but I like just the simple Prada logo. To me, this is the male version of the re-edition. Very iconic, beautiful bag, but just not my favorite. And if I were to go back in time and I knew what was going to happen and that I was going to start carrying handbags, I would not have purchased this. I would have put that money towards a handbag purchase. But since we do have her, I'm going to love her. The next one may be a surprise, it may not. The last one, if you watch my videos, won't be a surprise, but you'll be like, what? So, the next bag that's kind of a luxury regret is my Coach Tate Carryall 29, I believe is what this is. And this bag is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. Mine's a little bit wrinkly and worn because I have used this bag quite a bit. But it reminds me kind of an Hermes Kelly Birkin, obviously on a much better budget. So I know you're thinking, David, you say you love the bag. I do, but I don't carry it enough. It's a very structured bag. You know, like these side pockets really are kind of useless because I don't want to make imprints on the leather. I know the back has some imprints already, unfortunately. But, you know, if you put something back there like my hand is, it's going to leave imprints forever. The front is in better shape because I don't put anything in the front. And the middle compartment is good sized, but it's kind of hard to get in and out of. And overall, it's just not my favorite. I do love that it has feet. It's the beautiful gloved-tanned leather. I also purchased this bag through the Reserve in a red-orange combination, a color block combination, which I'm going to use this fall. And if I could go back, I wouldn't have purchased this one if I would have known I was going to be able to get the color block version for about, a substantial discount. I don't remember the discount, but I believe this was like either $500 or $600, and I think I paid $200 for the one from the Reserve. So if I would have known that, I would have held off. I wouldn't have bought this one. I have a lot of black bags. Like I said, she's gorgeous. But of the three that you're gonna see today, this is the one that I might sell. Someday down the line, I may list it on Poshmark and see if I can get anything for it. I just don't reach for it. And again, for $500, let's just say, I think it was $5.99, but I'm gonna say $500. For $500, I could have purchased a bag on Fashion File, which I actually have one coming. It's on Reserve right now, and it was $500. So because of that, because I just don't reach for her as much, if I could go back, I wouldn't have purchased it. Now, if I wasn't able to get the Reserve color block, I probably wouldn't regret this as much. But since I was able to get the color block, and it's not a bag I carry a lot, I kind of like that it's a unique color. So I definitely wouldn't have purchased the black one. But we have her, so we are going to love her and give her a home. So the last bag is probably going to be a shock, and I don't regret it enough to sell it. At one point, I probably could have got close to what I paid for this out of it, but I decided not to. So this might not be a surprise, I don't know. This is my Speedy 30 Bandolier. Now, I do love this bag. We all know the Speedy 25s are my favorite bag. When I purchased this was the first handbag I ever purchased. I was doing a lot of research on the size, and I couldn't decide between the 25 and the 30. For some reason, I felt like it was more masculine to have a larger bag. It looked more tote style, more keep-all style, versus the 25s, which are definitely more of a handbag style. So in my mind, that's why I chose this. Plus, the price difference really isn't that huge, and I thought, oh, you're getting more bag, you know, for a couple $100 when you're already spending this much money. Why not? Well, I should have gone with my gut and gotten the 25. I now have all three canvases in the 25, and I absolutely love the 25. It's my favorite handbag, hands down. I also regret getting this in the Bandolier. So the Bandolier was quite a price difference. I think it was like $500 or $600 more for the Bandolier version. But sorry, they must be upstairs playing. I have never used the bandolier strap. Well, that's a lie. I've used it once. I forced myself to use it one time, and I just don't like it. This bag is too bulky and fat to be hanging off of my side. I hit everything that I walk by. If I had it in the 25, I probably still wouldn't use the bandolier because 25 really isn't that much thinner. It's much shorter. So I wish I would have saved, the $600 to get the regular 30 if I was going to do the 30 at all. But ultimately, I wish I would have purchased my 25 first. But then there's a part of me that's glad I have the 30. So I think my biggest regret is probably the bandolier. Another thing I don't love about this bag is it has the double zipper. The 30 has the double zip. Not a big fan. So ultimately the 25 is the cat's meow, in my opinion. But this is still a great option if someone who wanted the strap and they wanted the extra space. I don't know. Like I said, if I had to decide between one of the issues or one of the reasons this is on my regrets list, the biggest regret is the bandolier. I kind of like that I have a 30. I wouldn't buy another 30, so I'm glad I have one. But the bandolier I just don't use. So, and that also leads me to, as you've seen a lot of my videos on Fashion File, a lot of my bags come missing the straps, and I get discounts on them because there's no strap included. Since I don't need the strap, why would I pay for it, right? So, Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 Bandolier, Coach Tate Carryall 29, Prada Nylon Messenger. Those are my 3 luxury regrets. And I don't like using that word because it sounds very negative because I still love these bags, but you understand what I'm saying. So, I'd love to see yours. So if you're a subscriber, make this video. Tag me in it so I can watch it. I'd love to know. And tag anyone else you want in this if you want them to do this video. I challenged Coach Gene to do this video, of course, and I want him to tag at least one person. Tag some more if he wants, that's fine. And I want to see what his regrets are. And I'm going to try to keep it, the one rule is it has to be bags, because I do want to do another one of these, sorry, I want to do another one of these later with other items such as small leather goods, sunglasses, accessories, things like that. I'm going to do another one. But bags for now. So, thank you so much for watching. This is a short video. I'm trying to keep up with the one video every week for you guys with my busy life. So they may be a little bit shorter sometimes, which I think is not a bad thing. I noticed every video for the last, 2 years has been fairly long, 20-30 minutes, and that's fun sometimes if it's a really good beefy video, but sometimes you just want something quick. So these are the 3 bags that I probably wouldn't buy again if I could go back, and a little reason as to why. Some of these bags, there's other videos, I'll tag them below. I have a Tate unboxing. I even think I have a what's in my bag where I compare the Rogue to the Tate. So go look for those. I'll tag them below. Please subscribe, do all the things. I'm gonna have a jewelry video coming up soon because I purchased a few things, nothing super luxury, but a few things that I like. I'm kind of getting into bracelets. So I'll do that soon too. But for now, we'll see you next time. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like, comment below. And Jean, I'm looking forward to watching your video. Thank you.